I'm doing a new few videos in which I'm going to show pretty much how to run a lot of these mods and start up. I won't say like a pro, I'm just saying more likely that you can have some fun and get going. So let's do this. What I'm doing is I'm making sure that I've got enough logistics to get going. As an explanation, dilithium, this one is this one. Then the tritanium is that one. So you always want to make them be building as fast as you can. This is basically how to get your economy going best you can as fast as you can. So basically, I choose this one for my planet expansion. So therefore, it goes up with this one. That way I can keep my economy going and going better. But at the same time, specifically with this species, I choose to use this one to keep my military going and make it better. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure that making the cores better so it actually increases it goes quicker. It's a great idea. I tend to go with I'll make my strategy for this going up quicker at the same time as that one. In my goal, this is the way I play, is to try and get a couple of ships going and explore further. So, and I will go for the asteroids first because normally they're an easier target. It may not be as great, but you get to add to your logistics so that you can keep making more money or more resources for the dilithium and tritanium. So, if you're interested in this, this is going to be a little bit longer of a video than I normally do. Normally, I just do the solutions on how to get this going. Now, I'm going to hopefully show a few where how you can actually start going and make your own strategies to start having fun faster. That's the goal of this. So if you roughly do this kind of equation, I'm picking him because it's a good resistance. If something comes along and starts attacking early, it delays them, and that's really all defenses do, is they just delay. I also want to build this shipyard as fast as I can so that I can get him going. That was good. Galaxy, so then I can build one of them to start conquering these, and then 2 or 3 more as quick as I can, so that I can start expanding. My goal with all of these videos is going to be to try and escalate. Sometimes it's logistics 3, so that I can get the exotic refinery. And it says refinery prototype here, but this is for these exotics. If you don't have exotics, especially a good tap of them going, and this is part of it as well, throws me out, that's actually part of your exotics too. So my goal is quick as I can is to get a ship going, get my actual logistics going too, so that I can keep building. And I call them battleships, but not battleships, capital ships. But I think this one calls it a different name. They've all got different names, but they're all really the same thing. So large ship, they call them heroes, but they're normally titans. So different wording. Um, I don't always get this right, but I think this is not more for being able to create more resources, but also a bit stronger of a defense. So yeah, this will delay a little bit if someone's attacking and doing a rush. Don't get me wrong, if you have an overwhelming rush, good luck because yeah, I'm going to speed this up a little bit because I want to get it going. I don't want to take all your time. And the faster I get it going, the more I can show you, the quicker. And see how everything's developing. It's going quickly. That's lovely. So all I've got to do is wait for my money, which is normally a planet thing, and it's that other thing I was showing you, which I'll show you again. Go back to normal speed now. Okay, that I don't need to go slower. So this normally oops, here that that makes money, that assists to make money. That's more being able to develop so you can get other things normally here, which they haven't really touched. Unfortunately, Armada 4, I'm not saying they're lazy on any level. I know they do a lot and the stuff they do is great, but their civilian research logistics is very thin compared to their military. And that's fine. It still works. So now I'm going for him and I'm going to go, oops, not quite enough money. Can I stuff enough money? Oh, uh, yeah, a little bit, but it's not really that worth it. So what I want to do is get him going. Beauty. So the faster I get him going, here we go. So I'm going to go, okay, that's antimatter spread, really. Diplomatic suites, no, I want colonizing. And therefore I can go straight to an asteroid and start moving. Yeah? And that's the goal. If you want to see more of this, by all means, subscribe. I'm intending to do it either way. If you're searching, enjoy. But if you want to see how the game works, I'm happy to show. But it's really up to you. I don't tell anyone what to do. Now, I'm going to pick this one, so then I've got more capacity for ships. These are the ships. I think that actually helps with where I use that, but don't quote me. I'm probably not the best at this, but I will give you a way to start being able to play and have some fun. And that's what I think the games are about. You probably can use some of these for competition stuff, and that's fine. I tend to find this trick works pretty well. Use your colonist ship, which you always get one. You lock on, you hit shift, I'll just go down there, lock that. That will colonize. Then you hit shift, I think it is, and hit the right click, and that way it bounces. So before anything can attack you, you've colonized it and you're getting out there at the same time. It's a sneak trick, but it works. So as I'm waiting, I'm going to go and get another asteroid. If I can, if I've got enough, I will try and build another one of these, which I guessed what I can't because, like I said, you need to grab this one. And the faster it is, the quicker you can get another capital ship, as I call it. So this, I tend to find helps you get to start, and really, the start is the most annoying part in some ways. So watch. So he bounces. It's like, yep, cool. I'm gonna grab him, and then I'm gonna get out of here. That way, I increase the pace of these, which is normally the slowest. So as I'm waiting as well, I want to make sure that I can keep getting more planets. That's the goal of the game. I hit this one personally because that increases your actual goods and income. So say for example, I'll get these. You got to make sure you get enough of these. I can put another one of them, but not for the moment. Trade port, I'll go here, and I'll put another trade port, if it will let me, which it's not. Is that the trade port? Yep. Alright, and I'll put one here, where I'm getting money, do up these, and that way I've got my economy going. I don't have to worry too much about what's coming because I've got money coming in. And that keeps me leveling up as I go. That means hopefully, which I don't at the moment have enough money, he's over here conquering, which is great. And because it's an asteroid, there's a good chance he won't be destroyed. I'll do another sneak if I can find it. Yeah, there you go. Alright, and then I'll hopefully if it no, I can't do it. It's still actually it needs 39 more seconds. So I'm actually going to dump him in there because he's already destroyed whatever problem there is. Excuse me. And mission crew. I hate when that happens. It should give me enough crew, but no, it decides that it's a problem. So what I'll do is I'll do the same cycle again, grabbing this one. It's going to let me grab that. So I'll grab another one of these. It'll up that. Then I'll grab the military and keep going, and always moving forward, not backwards. This is a very much, if you don't keep going, it'll bite you. You'll regret not moving forward, because if you pull in and make lots of defenses, you're going to have someone that has more resources, more ability, and more strengths to keep coming for you. And eventually, that's when you get overloaded. So, got that, even better. You can use the shortcut, logistics. Okay, so yeah, and I can build another one of these, make more money, and keep farming. This is what all of these strategy games are. Keep moving, keep developing, don't stagnate, keep going across and getting more planets, because as soon as you stop, you're losing money. So it is fast paced in that way. I'm still waiting so that I can get more exotics. There's one at least. Do him. And unfortunately, you got to be really strategic how you put stuff on. I tend to find you'll get one exotics area per big planet, and that's why you need to be fairly quick. But yeah, it's online, I'm guessing, is far more cutthroat, far quicker. So if you go into competitions and they have multiple mods which can be run, and they are able to be synced, which is fine, you need to be quick on the upstep to set up your economy, which I think is the biggest fundamental of this game in strategy. Once you get that going, then it is hard to stop, because with more money as they destroy your ships, except for the Wraith, which are linked to a lot of their abilities, then all of a sudden you have a very difficult to stop force. And one of the biggest ways, besides some strategies that you can use in how you're attacking, the biggest way is swarm attacks, which means a whole lot of ships all coming for you at once. That's the norm. Yeah, that's an auction. I don't have much influence, and that's just the way it is. So I think I'm close to the end of this video. I just want to build one more um, galaxy ship, and I could build a few of these to support. Yes, it actually does clutter it up, so it's harder to stop. That's fair. But I tend to find you want to keep moving forward, building your economy and your military at the same time. It's a harder strategy to stop. And for some reason, the game seems to always set up that you want multiple ones of these, because the more things you have, the more likely it's going to be harder to stop you. I tend to try and have two of everything. No, elite crews aren't going to let me. So if I can get another ship quickly, then I will be very interested in doing so. But as you see, okay, one more asteroid. This is just the way the map is. I want another ship, because with the um, pirates that they have, oh, even better, I got it. Normally there'll be extras you can have on planets or on ships or on bases. It's finding it that's the fun part. So, unfortunately, see, very limited with planets. A lot of them do it because I think they're basically trying to pump out the thing as fast as they can, which they do, and they do good. But it's just a shame, because they'll have to double back and fix it anyway. These pirates are the ones why I'm saying you need more than one ship, because you see how much it's got. It does take quite an effect on him. And the more that you have them, or the more that they have on a planet to protect them, the more ships you need to keep going. Now, where is it? That's close. I can build this. Actually, I don't like it, but I could build it. It's not going to help me. I find it's unfortunately one of the weaker ones, but it can help. It can do it. Come on. And this is where my biggest weakness is: lack of patience. I'll build one of these, and then I'll build one of them later. Okay, so I can go here. Yep, beauty, beat it. So he's still going because he lasts quite a while. And I'm pretty sure that pirate is actually from Armada 4. So it's a bit trickier. But I want to try and keep making sure I'm making more money, building these up, because that's how you keep going. As soon as you start slowing down, your opponent won't. They just won't. That's the trick of the game. Move forward, not backwards, not sideways. Progress, not regress. So, come on, give me that last one. 90. There you go. Alright, that plank's complete. He's still attacking, still beating this dude. Sometimes some of them are a bit more overpowered than others, but I tend to find safety in strong numbers. If I can find. No, and yes, medium class ships, or the frigates or whatever it might be, do help support for more swarm like amount of numbers, which makes it difficult to stop them. Okay, that's diplomatic suites. That should give me, I think, it's not. So he's done. I want to grip. Unfortunately, you have to keep buying colonization. But I tend to find it has good rewards. As you see, I'm moving probably a little faster than even the computer on easy. If you go on hard or extreme, understand from the beginning, you're going to have a hard day. So don't expect this to just make it easier. This will make it so that you can hopefully compete. Doesn't mean you're going to go well. And unfortunately, at the moment, he's done. He's still developing, being able to do that. And unfortunately, I can't get another galaxy ship because it takes longer. Here we go. All right, now he's going to be easy on me. No, he's not. But that's okay because, oh no, see, there's another one. That is enough to give him a definite headache. So I might go with a bladed armor. There you go. That'll take a few minutes at least. As I'm doing that, I want to keep increasing surface this stuff so that I've always got money, because I've found I've played games where I've gotten like 7 to 12 planets and I haven't kept up with this, and all of a sudden I'm going into minus money where there's nothing, and I keep trying to add and there's nothing. I can't do anything. That this is what helps. That is always keeping this full with what you're doing as you're doing it. Yes, it's a bit of a bugger. Okay, so see, well, no, he's doing pretty well, but once you start having 5 or 6 of them, you really want a lot more, like a lot more. Because if you don't, that's when you really regret it. Still waiting on him, and they're quite expensive with their credit points or goods income for these. A little bit less for the dilithium and the tritanium, but as long as you have your strategy that you're working ahead, not behind, normally you'll do fine. So, yep, he's doing damage and he's getting a fair bit of damage back because there's 2 of them. I've seen when there's 5 or 12 of them, and that makes it a lot harder. So I always make sure that I've got the maximum of everything I need, because you don't want to end up regretting it. So found it. They're done. It's up to 7. Not far. Oh, I see. Yeah, almost ready for the next one. And so that's how, for me, for this species, for Federation, I keep this fairly even. Is I'll go with the planet being for the civilian research, and the other one being for military, specifically the logistics for it. So it'll give you 1, and then you can add 3. That's 4, and then you keep doing that, and then use the planets to make the difference for the other one, so that you're always roughly even without needing to build too much. All right, here we go. He's coming. So, no, something's happening. It'll give you loads. So he is still doing fine, and he's taken on 2 of them. Yeah, he's doing well. For me, I operate by the lone wolf theory: is attack until they're gone, because if you don't, you always will regret it, because they will not hesitate. So back to the sneak again. Oops, yeah. Bang, and then go shift, and that way you don't get it destroyed. It's harder for them to get you. I got a little bit of time to plan for another. Here we go. Right, so now he can go help him. So, and as I'm waiting again, so now I'm starting to pick up speed with what I'm doing. That's the trick. And now I can build another one. So now my exotic factory is making what I wanted as I wanted. It takes a little bit of time, but it'll do the job. So I've got now almost 3 of them. I am in an isolated area, that's fine. Um, so, um, yeah, still done. So I think this should be able to help you going how to deal with the economy and start moving. If you like this stuff, if it's, something you enjoy and you think this can help, by all means subscribe. I either way intend to hopefully eventually do every species, but this is the Federation, and as you see, I'm not expediently getting through this, but I'm slowly getting through it. See, like there again, that I go with that one because I really want this. For some reason, at least I've found that until you get your planet up to a certain rating, it tends to not let you have this. So, and every mod differs. And the reason why I'm always going in and out, because it's quicker. I could go across with the keyboard, it's not as fast, and it's just a little bit more frustrating. So where are you? Um, Building it. It has not come yet, because what it's doing, if you hover over it, it'll show you that it's actually making the exotics through the exotic factory. Once that's finished, then they'll start actually building the ship. So however many exotics you've got to do, it will take time. So let it do its own thing in the background. Keep doing these up so that you know that you've got money. Um, but they all work differently, so you've got to treat them differently. This one's ready, so I'm going to logistics. Give it a bit more. I can probably build this, and I can probably build this. I think. No, maybe not. I've got a few more to go. So I'm always moving forward. And the strategies, they're a different thing. See, now I've got these ships. I can start moving into here. Uh, so the goal is you're pushing forward. You see that he's got 2 planets. I think he'd probably have about 3, maybe 4. But now I'm starting to move forward. And that's the goal. Don't move back. Keep progressing. and you'll get there, and that's fine. So another one. Nope, still not doing it. Okay, and I'm building a third ship. Hopefully soon. I'm moving it to there now. Here we go. And there you go. Another enterprise. And you just keep moving forward, going through the ladder, building everything up slowly. Takes time. And if you can, try and have something that's always being built, always being researched, because in the end, it does help. Sometimes you go a bit overboard, and that's fun. So him, I'm going with this one. More colony ships. Um, he'll eventually catch up, and there you go. It's looking like we're moving, and hopefully you watched this far, and good luck in gaming, guys.